Hello my friend and welcome back. My name is Hana and I don't know, let's talk about makeup or things that I like to talk about. So if you're curious about what I'm wearing on my face, what I mentioned in today's video, and what I'm doing in other pockets of the internet, I always have it linked down below in my description box. None of my links are sponsored or affiliated, and I do not copy and paste anybody else's sponsored or affiliated links. So if you do decide to shop my links, you are shopping clean links. But I don't know, I want to talk about some of the products that I've been loving lately, some of the things that I've added to my collection, things that I've recently picked up, and let's just get into it. So first things first, I want to talk about these makeup sponges from Sephora. I picked up the Peach Blossom 2-piece sponge set. They do smell like peaches. One is like a pinky kind of sponge, and then the other one is more orange. They are essentially the exact same sponge from their strawberry collection, and they do have a slight scent. I've been using this strawberry sponge for a while, so it doesn't quite have the scent anymore. It just has the scent of the soap that I used to clean it. But the scent did last for a couple washes, and then it like goes away. That's fine. But I love the sponge itself, the size, the texture, the bounce. It is a really good sponge. These strawberry ones were limited edition, and I only got one like pack. I have another sponge left, but then when I saw these peach ones, I knew that these were the exact same. They are the exact same size. They're in the exact same packaging. Just this one is a peach version of the strawberry ones. So I bought two. So I have the sponges that I need. And for my brows, I've actually been doing something different with my brows lately, only because I had to get my eyebrows waxed. Well, sort of. I let my partner kind of just clean up my brows, which makes a huge difference to like not have the little hairs right here. She really didn't do much at all. She just did a little strip right here, and then a little strip right here, and then just a little one down the center, and then that was it. Appreciate it. But so to kind of keep the cleansing part of that really simple and easy, but still being able to wear makeup to work and kind of throughout the day, I've just been using the Melt pencil, and I just have been using this. It's really easy. I do the, like I line under my brow right here and in my tail, and then using the comb part, I brush the brows down and kind of build the line, and then I kind of flick in the center, and then using the comb side I just brush the product through, and it sticks and it lasts. And the Perfectionist brow does have a bit more of like a waxier tip, and I don't know if like my brows aren't staying like gelled down in the way that a brow gel will hold it, but I mean it does hold its shape. And with a cleaned up brow like this, it's a lot easier to kind of hold the brow. You don't need as much product. Definitely I need to use a brow gel when, you know, when I let my brows get unruly. I can still use a brow gel now currently, but if I don't need to do like a full face and I just need something really quick, I've actually been really liking this. I find this very similar to the Rare Beauty brow powder. This is a powder, so if it's easier for you to kind of just go in with a brush and kind of draw on your brows, I think these two work in the same way. It's almost like the same kind of wax-like consistency. It's not really sticky or tacky. I think there's just like enough like wax in here, kind of like a styling wax, to kind of hold the shape, and that's it. But like it's really nice. I couldn't rave about this more. I kind of really enjoy this. So there's that. And I kind of like the natural brow kind of. I don't like my brow to look too pigmented and too like, bam, here's my eyebrow, especially because like I don't really do too much with my eyebrow, and I just want enough like opacity in my brow to kind of help frame my face, but I don't want it to be like the focal point of my face, if that makes sense. I have been going in between the Fenty Eavesdrop and the Too Faced Born to Glow. I talk about these products all the time. At least this one, I feel like I've mentioned it in the last few times I made a video like this where I talked about products that I liked. But my tip with this one, like today I'm just wearing a little bit of concealer and a little bit of that Too Faced one. I just put enough on the back of my, like the smallest amount, just enough to kind of put on the center of my face, and then I blend everything out. It's just barely covering the face like at all. It has been so hot, and I'm just between going to work and then having to like commute to school, and then like the sun is directly in my face the whole time, and I'm wearing sunglasses. My face doesn't last. Like my face kind of melts off. I find that using less product is in my best interest, and kind of cleaning that up and just kind of blotting it with a blotting powder or with a blotting sheet changes everything, and my skin looks really good. I talked about this in my school update, but like my diet has been absolutely terrible. I've just been kind of living off Del Taco, and it doesn't help that I'm drinking this Taco Bell coffee, but we're not here to judge. We're just, I'm just enjoying my time on this earth. But my skin, my insides, my intestines, all of that, they haven't been their very best. So no amount of product is going to fix whatever chaos I'm creating on the inside. But I can kind of help hide it by using less product. So I think if you're not being nice to yourself and you're not taking care of yourself, less is more. Less is more on the outside, put more on the inside. Eat your vegetables, drink some water. Take your own advice, Hana, take your own advice. Okay, and then I wanted to get the, what's it called? The Charlotte Tilbury wand, the new one, the red one, what are these called? The blush wands. They came out with the red tone. I really wanted it. I've actually been using this Winona stick from ColourPop. It is discontinued, and the ColourPop or the Charlotte Tilbury one is also limited edition, but I feel like they're kind of similar, where the Charlotte Tilbury one is more of like a glowy kind of blush. This is definitely more of a matte, but I think I'm kind of set as far as like red blushes go, but believe you me, I'm going in and I'm trying to see if there's any discount code so I can get it at a discount, because I kind of love it. But I kind of also love this one. I just have to use it. What is my obsession with a really nice red or brown reddy kind of blush is hard to find. And why are they always limited edition? Is that because like the ingredients are like hard to come by? I don't know, but there's that. Now that I'm a student for esthetician, I can go and shop like professional stores with a discount, and I did find one that sells the Huda and Kayali brands, so I do have a full size of the pistachio. I love this one so much. The way that this fragrance has grown on me, I love it. And for people who say that it doesn't last long, it definitely has like a lingering scent. I do have to reapply between getting off of work and going to school, but I'm at work for 8 hours, and like that's a long time for a fragrance to last and to have to only re-update, you know what I mean? And then it lasts another 8 hours. What's 8 plus 8? That's 16 hours in your day. Like I think that's pretty good. I think it is, but I kind of really enjoyed the scent. I've also been enjoying, hold on, let me find it. I have been enjoying, let's see, the Love by Kilian, Don't Be Shy. I've been loving this one. I have like 3 more of this in like a sample. And I've gotten so many compliments, and like the way that this scent lingers and lasts, my partner really likes it too. So I think I might buy the travel size and see how much I really, really do enjoy it, because it smells so lovely. And it's like one of those scents where I think it's not just like a summer scent, but I think it's good for like year round. And then I've also been enjoying the Fleur Missing Person. I have another one of these, but you know what? I've really been enjoying the Fleur fragrances as well. The only downside to the Fleur one is that they don't last as long. Like they don't last as long wearing throughout the day. I will notice though, if I do spray them on my sweater, it will linger in the fabric a little bit more. There's just something about it being on the skin that doesn't last as long. So maybe that's how these fragrances are supposed to be worn, like you're to spray them onto your clothes. because I also have the solar one, I believe, the orange one, and I really, really enjoy that one. I love that one for work because it's like, it's a mature scent, but also like a gender neutral kind of scent, but it's not very cologne-y, but it's not too like I don't want to say sexy, but it's because it is, but it isn't. Like it's just a scent comfortable enough to wear into the office. Like it's not gonna make my coworkers like, I don't know, like, oh, you smell, they'll say you smell so good, but they're not like lured in lust-wise, if that makes sense. I'm very terrible at explaining fragrances, but when I wear that one like on my wrists and on, you know, on my neck, it doesn't last as long as like I have it in a cardigan that I wear, because the air conditioning is always blasting in that office. Everyone likes it absolutely free, like not cold, not comfortable, like freezing, like my circulation, my hands and my feet turn purple. So I have a little cardigan that I wear in the office. And I haven't taken my cardigan, like I just leave it on the back of my work chair, and I haven't taken it home in like a couple weeks, and it still smells like my fragrance. So there's that. And I don't know, I think that's it. I just wanted to get that like out there because I really want to be talking about the things that I enjoy. And I miss making YouTube videos. I miss sitting down. Like I catch myself in class like having idea, and I write them down. So I'm just, when Thanksgiving comes around and when Christmas comes around, I do have like the holiday periods where I won't have school or work. So I'm really excited to get my filming, like a lot more filming done in that capacity. I do have some breaks coming up for my school where I won't be working, but I'll still have school. So I can kind of film stuff during the day and then go to, you know, and balance that way. So like I'll be getting a little bit of time, or like pockets of time here and there. It's just been like incredibly difficult to sit and film and edit, and I find myself on the weekends like I have no energy to do anything. Like my house is kind of like in a disarray. I beat myself up because like I want to have a clean house, I want to have an organized area that I live in, but then I also do not care because I'm tired and exhausted, and I don't know what's going on. I do know what's going on. I'm not taking care of myself on the inside, and I'm not doing the things that I need to do, so it's kind of flaring my anxiety, depression kind of things, and I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit overworked, especially with like picking up a new job where I have to pick up new things and learn new things, and not just learning new job tasks, but like absorbing and learning and understanding new office personalities. Like I'm with a whole new group of people, and so doing that whole thing all over again. And if I'm being completely honest, since 2018, I have been in the process of getting a new position or a new job, and then meeting new bosses, meeting new coworkers on a yearly kind of thing. Because when I was at Disney, I was doing that with getting promotions within like different departments. And then getting, obviously, COVID, I wasn't working at Disney anymore, and then getting new work in a brand new area and in a school district, and all the different ups and downs I've had with that. I'm just tired. And I'm exhausted, and I don't know, and I'm having like the weird like loss of like identity, and it's hard for, I don't even have the time to have an identity right now, so I'm not too worried about it. But like I needed to buy new work clothes, and I have a bunch of tabs open, and I'm looking at different things, and I'm like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to dress. I don't even know what I care to wear, and I don't want to buy something that I'm not going to be totally in love with. And I know it's like, well, just try it and see if it works, and then if it doesn't, like, but I don't even have the time for that. And so I'm just kind of floating with what I have, and then just hoping that like with time I'll figure it out. But it's just been kind of like you know, and then I look at different things, you know, obviously I'm on social media, and I I love watching people organizing their house, like how they decorate their house, the different things that they do. And it makes me feel like, because when I look at my house, it looks like we just moved in like a few months ago, but we've been living in this house for like 3 years now. But it's like, do I want to put in the time and effort for a place that I'm renting? And I don't even know how long we're going to be staying here. But obviously in that time we've been here 3 years, I could have made something happen. And like I have this project, and every time I edit a video, it really upsets me because I want to do like cool things with this particular bookshelf, with, you know, the background that I have. And it's just having like the time and the energy to do it. And then I will sleep in until like 10 o'clock. And then I'm like, oh, well, there goes my whole day. And those are just like, that's the cycle that I'm in right now. Rinse and repeat, just feeling guilty about not having time. And I don't know. So to have like a fragrance that I like, or like right now I'm really enjoying how my face makeup looks. So to have those little things, I'm grateful for. Everything else, I don't know, it's kind of like, but I don't know, maybe you're also feeling the same way. I feel like I'm just kind of like dumping a bunch of stuff out here, but this channel is just supposed to kind of be my internet diary in a way. Like obviously I have things that I talk about on a regular basis, like my schooling experience, makeup reviews, and you know, my anime figures and things like that. Like this is just supposed to be my little section of the internet that I carved out for myself to share the things that I want to share. But sometimes I think it's also a good place to kind of document these parts of my life, because I don't know, there's also a part of me, for a long time I didn't document anything, and then now when like, you know, you see those trends where it's like pictures of you from 5 years ago and there's like nothing, so all of that time only exists up here. And that's kind of sad, you know? So I don't know. I think I also want to get into the habit of taking photos every day, or like just kind of recording this whole process. But then that sounds overwhelming too. And then I just want to lay down and close my eye. I'm in like a very Shinji mindset right now, where like I just want to lay down and listen to the same, oh my gosh, and that's what I do. I listen to the same like Blade Runner like edit over and over again, and I just lay there and like just turn everything off. Not a thought behind these eyes. I don't know, but let me know in the comments down below, what are some of your favorite things? How do you manage your manic feelings of time and identity and those kind of things? Or I don't know, maybe what's something like fun that you found on the internet that you want to share with me? I love all kinds of things. I'm really excited. I found a new Dead Mall channel. I will have them linked down below. I believe their channel is called Dead Mall Walking. I've just been binging their content in between doing things. I love it. I love it so much. And they're UK based. If I'm understanding correctly, like they had a vacation in Florida, so they were in some US malls. But they're mostly covering like UK malls, so it's really cool to kind of see the similarities almost between the two countries, and like how the mall experience is changing. And I think that kind of shows just like at a wider scale how online retail has really like become the standard, the norm for everybody. And I've just really been enjoying their channel. So if you also like Dead Mall channels and things like that, if you've never watched Dead Mall channel, I think this is a really good one to pick up in. Their videos aren't particularly long. Like Dan Bell will have like 40-minute videos. Their videos are like 10 minutes. So I think it's a really beginner-friendly introduction into that kind of content. Some people don't like the urban exploring. I get it, but I've been really enjoying their channel. So I'll have them down below. They're really great. And I think that's it. I think that's it for my little manic brain. I need to go back to doing my chores, and I need to actually edit these videos and get them out. Anyway, if you liked hanging out with me today and you would like to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you do not miss out on another video. I will be seeing Barbie this weekend. I'm really excited to go out and see it. If that movie is actually as good as I think it's gonna be, am I gonna bleach my whole hair blonde, like all of my hair blonde? Am I just gonna commit to it? I really do enjoy blonde. I don't know. Anyway, I think I end all of these videos of me just talking about my hair. Talk about identity crisis. Like I said, leave some comments down below. Like and subscribe. Do all the things. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.